Branch Secretary Isle of Wight in support of this motion. Last year at conference, a friend and I told you a tale of local secondary state education. We would like to continue that tale of LA Cuts and local state education, also known as Sted. Say hello, Sted. As you can clearly see, compared with last year, local secondary Sted hasn't done well over the last 12 months. He's lost weight, he's not a well parrot, but not yet quite an ex-parrot. Sted is still feeling a bit off. Sted. He's suffering from stress and has lost many of his feathers because almost all his LA support has been pulled. He's losing the will to fly, though a busy occupational health area may be helping. He's pining over the imminent loss of secondary state education, pining over the cuts in early years and the loss of their AST support. He's pining over the closure of a primary school that catered for a contingent of traveller children. He's pining over the loss of the intensive support service providing support for the most vulnerable. You saw one of their teachers commenting on the video at the start of yesterday's conference. He's pining for service degradation. He's pining for the loss of the designated educational health and safety advisor. Despite available funding, secondary ASTs, at present, the only people providing LA-wide CPD support will not exist next year because the money is not ring-fenced and it's being given to schools. The LA's Commissioner has cut direct services and support in all areas, so much so that the Commissioners themselves are becoming ex-Commissioners. Schools continue in flux. As I predicted at conference last year, the system has achieved equal anxiety for all. Our President, who visited us last month, can attest to this. Because of these LA cuts, the prognosis for secondary Sted is dire. He's nailed on the perch of LA control, but the nail is becoming loose. And by the end of the year, he will be pushing up daisies. On behalf of the Isle of Wight members and Sted, I support this motion. As the prognosis for local secondary Sted on the Isle of Wight is dire, he only has 4 months to live. You'll be sad to know this is the last time you'll see secondary Sted. Say goodbye, Sted. Secondary state education may have already almost disappeared on the island, but if you can, don't let the LA cuts adversely affect pupil education or staff professionalism. If you do, you'll end up as sick as a parrot. We support.
Thank you, Peter.